Cindy's expression was nothing but arrogant, clutching onto Edward's arm as the both of them sat down. Edward had a high and mighty air about him as well. Wilbur frowned, irritation flaring in his chest. It was clear that Cindy had brought her boyfriend along just to show off. It was a gathering, not a show and tell. Just then Cindy smiled and said, "Come on, guys, stop staring. Edward might be someone of status, but he's my boyfriend. There's no need to act so awkwardly." The words sounded polite, but the implication was less so. Everyone was speechless. In the end, someone got up and poured everyone a glass of wine. Those who did not drink got tea instead. After that, Ryan Swan, the previous class monitor, raised his glass. "It's a rare occasion that all of us are free enough to get together. Let's drink to that. The night's still young." Everyone raised their glasses, and so did Wilbur. Nancy and a few female classmates only drank tea. After the first drink, everyone picked up their cutlery and began chatting among themselves. Just then Cindy's gaze fell on Wilbur. She seemed a little surprised. "Wilbur, I haven't seen you in a while. Where'd you run off to for so long?" Cindy asked. Wilbur said, "I went to work abroad and just got back." Cindy chuckled. "Oh, you've returned from abroad. I'm sure you must be some big shot at a top company." Wilbur frowned. "I'm unemployed right now." Cindy shook her head at once. "That won't do. Why don't I get you sorted out, and you can come to work at Woods Corporate? I'm sure I can get you the position of a driver or security guard." "That's fine. I don't really want to do that." Wilbur wanted to roll his eyes at her. Who could have guessed that Cindy was just working at Woods Corporate? Cindy said at once, "Why? Are those positions not to your satisfaction? I can get Edward to help you get a part-time gig working for the government instead. Would that look a little better for you?" Wilbur's irritation grew stronger. "I'm not really struggling that much yet. You don't need to worry about me." Those words made Cindy's expression darken at once, and she slammed her fork on the table. "I was just trying to help you because we were once classmates and you're jobless. What are you trying to imply here?" "I wasn't implying anything," Wilbur said calmly. Just then Edward let out a chuckle. "Forget it, Cindy. No point trying to force him into doing something he doesn't want to. Some people just don't know how to appreciate a good gesture." The words brought about looks of displeasure from everyone, but none said anything due to Edward's status. Next to Wilbur, Nancy quickly put some food on Wilbur's plate. "Try this. It's pretty good." "Okay." Wilbur looked at Nancy gratefully, knowing that she was just trying to save the situation. However, Cindy was not done yet. "Look at that! Old classmates reigniting old flames. Nancy, I know you were once desk mates, but you should really be wary of jobless deadbeats like him." "We're just classmates. You're overcomplicating it," Nancy said quietly. Wilbur glanced at Cindy, then shook his head. Cindy had always used her looks to look down on others, and it was clear that she had not changed one bit. In fact, she had only gotten worse. Yet Wilbur's gesture angered Cindy, and she shouted, "What are you trying to say, Wilbur?" "Nothing," Wilbur said calmly. Cindy slammed the table, turning to Edward. "He's looking down on me." Edward chuckled, feeding Cindy a piece of meat. "No point in getting angry at lowlifes like this, sweetheart." He then turned to Wilbur, his tone turning cold as he said, "Apologize to Cindy right now, or I'll make your life in Seachertown a living hell." The classmates were abuzz at the sudden outburst. How did that just happen out of nowhere?